This is not a drill.
Repeat, this is not a drill.
Is that all you got?
Let's begin now.
What up?
Infantry Outdoors live stream is brought to you in part by Silver Connections Group, a digital marketing agency providing website development, Google boosting, social media management, and so much more. Visit them online at silverconnectionsmobile.com or call today. Also by water purification products, pure water at your fingertips, providing the complete package, including sales, installation, and service, fully licensed and insured. Visit them at waterpurificationproducts.com or give them a call today. Pure water is at your fingertips. And Mayhem Studios for all your multimedia needs. They'll give your videos a professional look. Contact them at mayhemstudios@yahoo.com. And also, don't forget, use promo code INFANTRY to unlock more savings.
My name is DJ Infantry, and I am legally blind. My passion for the outdoors has taken me to some amazing places, and I have done some incredible things, all with one mission in mind, to inspire you to get outdoors.
Pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Welcome to Infantry Outdoors. Hey everybody, and welcome to Friday Night Live here on Infantry Outdoors. I am DJ Infantry, your favorite host, your favorite blind guy, the disabled one, doing what I do every Friday night from 10 p.m. on here on YouTube and Facebook Live. So whichever platform you're watching on, welcome to you. I hope that you're having an amazing day. Hope your Friday was awesome. And I hope that wherever you are around the world, you really are having an amazing day. Tonight's going to be a great program. Got a lot of stuff to talk about with the world going on and the things going on in the world the way they are. I wanted to continue on a series that we've been on of just talking about ways to help folks get through this, get some pointers, some tips on how to help get prepared for what is ahead, what isn't ahead, however you want to play the game. But at the end of the day, excuse me, I just want to share some thoughts and some tips with you. And if you guys in the chat have any tips as well, you're welcome to share it. So, it's been an interesting week. A lot of things going on here for us. And it just got me to thinking that we got to keep talking about this because there's a lot of things going on in the world that are affecting things in our life, and that's something that we have to take into consideration. And we all know it too. Doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter where you reside, doesn't matter where you're, what side of the fence you live on or believe. Um, Things are happening, and they're happening not due to our control. So it's up to us to be ready, smart folk. And tonight we're going to talk about ways you can be ready. So, Stephen Sheets, good evening to you. Hope you're having a great evening. Please, guys, remember as you come in, hit that thumbs up button and share out the live stream. It does help out our channel. And with topics like this, the YouTube algorithm really doesn't like to share me out or let people know that I'm even live. So if you could do me that solid and share out the live stream, we really appreciate it. So things that are going on in the world, it's kind of crazy how gas prices are going up again. They went down, now they're going back up again. Food prices, food shelf items, or there's empty spots in the shelves again. And on top of that, I got a letter the other day concerning the World Health Order. This is going to be an interesting one for you guys. Brandon's Outdoor Adventures. How you doing tonight? Thank you for coming in. Really appreciate you. Hope you got some comments for us. All right, well, tonight's question, let me put this out there because I'll put it out there for Steven as well as for Brandon's Outdoors. That's funny. It's my son's name, Brandon. Except we spell it with a Y instead of an O. But yeah, anyways, like I was saying, oops, what did I do? What are you doing, infantry? You're hitting the wrong things. So what I'm saying is tonight's question for you guys in the chat is going to be, what did you do as a prep this week? Drop it in the comments. So that goes to Brandon's Outdoors and to Stephen Sheets and anyone else that I might not see in the chat or know, because sometimes I'm behind. I do have country internet. Anyways, my question to you coming in is, what was your prep this week? How did you prepare? What did you stock up on this week? How did you do it? We want to know, because things are hard to find. So we've been talking a lot about lately on how to prepare and how to get yourself ready, and what different ways that you can find things that you need. And particularly gasoline is going up. I shared with you what I'm doing. Now, these are not anything that I'm not doing myself, guys. So don't think that. These are all things, at least what I'm telling you, are things that I'm currently doing. So if you guys have a better idea, well, hot dog, I want to know about it. Let's see. Let me see if I can move this over a little closer here. Get a little closer with it extra dry. Hang on, guys. We got to do some maneuvering here so I can read the comments. There we go. Move that away so I'm not blowing you guys out. All right. So Steven says 14 of my, hold on, where did it go? 14 of my karaoke videos got copyright claim. I had no choice to delete 14 videos. I'm sorry. Ms. D gave me an idea for me to change songs, mute videos, and trim videos, and use Facebook page. Okay, completely off topic, Steven, but as a DJ, I'll address that. Even if you use a karaoke song, there's a copyright on the karaoke song, and if you don't own the rights to that copyright, you can't use that song. As a copyright DJ, I had to pay for the rights to use copyrighted material, even though it was a karaoke song. So there's your answer to that. If you want to do music, you can't do it on YouTube. That's just how that works. Sorry, buddy. They're screwing me right now. I've gotten 6 copyright claims on this channel in the last week, and I've gone through and I've been fixing things to try to not get in trouble and to get better views and stuff. Mind you, like adding hashtags and things. However, YouTube lately has been coming after me big time. Minus, like, my views are completely down. I'm getting copyright claims left, right, center, all that stuff. So you're not the only one, dude. You can't use music on YouTube unless it's from YouTube's library. And even that shit will get you in trouble. So that answers that. But thank you for the question, even though we're not doing music related stuff tonight. I am sorry to hear that. Judith and Dan Davis, hot dog, stuck up. Yeah, go ahead, blind guy. Read that again. Stock up on dry goods, canned goods, oils, and traps to provide meat for yourself. We've butchered 3 wild hogs for meat supply. That's a hell of a week, guys. I love you guys. Hope you guys are doing good. I miss you guys, Judith and Dan Davis. I really do miss you guys coming in. Jules Oliver Outdoorsman, keep buying extra water. Okay, another good comment. Brandon says, I gotta make sure I read that right. Brandon, not Braden. Brandon, I don't have to stock up on food because I'm homesteading. Well, brother, let me tell you something. You still have to stock up on food. I don't give a damn if you're homesteading or not. If something happens to your homestead, what's your fallback plan, brother? Come on, man. 2 is 1. 1 is none, boys and girls. All right? Words to live by. If you think you have one plan, have another. Have another. They're called redundancy plans. So don't rely on, I'm a homesteader. If they come in and make it where I'm trying to make this YouTube friendly, guys, so please bear with me. If something were to happen and make the ground where you can't rely on it, what are you going to do? I'm just saying. Okay. And again, I have a second idea. I think that's awesome. That you have a homestead. I'm very jealous. I wish I could have that. I'm working on it though. I have a renter's homestead, which you guys will see in the new segment coming up. I got a gardening segment for you guys coming up. Going down. Judith and Dan. I really don't stock up on things, Brandon says. Okay, well, you might want to consider it, bud. Just a friend reaching out to a friend here. John Wheeler Outdoors. John Wheeler Outdoors is here. Hot dog. That's my buddy. Look, everybody's coming in tonight. I'm feeling honored. Rob's Outdoors Inc. Hey, Infantry and Judith and Dan Davis and everyone. Hope all is well. Thanks, Rob, man. Thank you for coming in. Hey, my question to everyone coming in tonight, if you're just coming in and you haven't heard the question of the night, is what did you do as a prep this week? How did you do it? Where did you do it? How did you acquire it? Let's try to help folks out, man, because, times are the shiz right now, all right? Times are shite right now. I want to show y'all something. And I'm pretty sure that they offer me a promo code, which I'm not throwing this out there so y'all could I get something out of it. But if you use the promo code that they give to me, you get like a super deal the first time you use this. It's called Get Upside app. And I've been using this for gas. Okay, and I'll show you right here. Look, boop. I got $8.30 so far. Okay, and I just filled up the other day with, I have a pending of like 11 cents a gallon on, I don't even know how many gallons. I forgot how many gallons. So, wait, is it plus $1.09? Yeah, it's gonna be like $1.09. So this is one way that I've been saving on gasoline. And it links to your debit card, and then you can take the money to your bank and all that other stuff out of here when you cash out. So another cool thing is, when you pull up to the place, like here's Marathon, and it gives you the address. It tells you how far it is. In my case right now, it's 4.3 miles from my house. It is currently $4.25 a gallon at this Marathon station. But with 9 cents cash back, it makes it $4.16. However, you're still going to pay today $4.25. You're going to receive 9 cents per gallon back at a later date. So that's the Get Upside app. It's pretty neat. I mean, I've been using it to try to save something. Let me see. Hold on. Invite friends. Okay, so if I go to invite friends, promo code. So here's the promo code. Infantry 3938. That is the code, all caps. Oops, sorry about that. Let me move this guy out of the way. That's like my desk lamp. Oh, so I can see when I type. Hold on, let's try this again. Oh, come on, you can do it, Infantry. You can do it, bro. You got this. Infantry 3938. So if you want to try Get Upside, do me a solid. That's one of the things we've been doing. Hold on, let me go back over to the chat. Boom, 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 boom. I love my people in the chat. Boom, 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 boom. I love my people in the chat. Boom, boom. Guys, do me a favor, share out the live stream, please, because YouTube will not tell people I'm doing this. Okay, so John Euler, my brother, says buy ammunition and buy ammunition. 10-4, good buddy. John, that's a very smart comment. Let me start putting some of these comments up here. Oh shit. I go to get there and you all comment and it runs away from me. I'm gotta find the comment again. We have staff. Hold on, no, that's it. Here we are. All right, so we'll start there. Buy ammunition, buy ammunition. Okay, so Judith and Dan Davis says we have stuff stashed at bug out locations also. Another good thing. These are called caches. You want to you have stash caches. That's another good option. If you have property and a large amount of property, a good technique is to put stash caches around your property or areas of your property in bug out routines or areas, or for example, a area of your property that you can fortify and hold down. That would be an area that you would want to put that kind of stuff. So that's a very good comment as well. Rob's Outdoors says, so what am I missing? Something going on? As far as what, Rob? I mean, what you're missing, if you're missing, is what's going on in the world. And what's going on in the world is causing everything to happen here. I live in North Florida. I don't know where you guys are around the world. You're welcome to comment. But where I live, the Walmarts and the stores, the stupids, yeah, the stores are starting to get less of products again. That's one thing. The other thing is the price of gas is really starting to make it to where you have to think whether or not you want to go to work. Do you want to take the kids to school? I did stock up. Brandon's Outdoors says, okay, buddy, I just want to make sure you're good, man. I got fuel perks from shopping at the store I work at. Hey, we had that too, but they stopped that. I'm gonna put that up there. Fuel perks at your stores is another good thing. I have it with Murphy's. If y'all have Murphy's Drive and you get fuel rewards that way, that's another good one. Because Murphy's is linked, at least up here. Now down in South Florida where I'm from, we don't have Murphy's. There ain't no Murphy's hooked to Walmart. But if you have Murphy's, fuel reward perks, those are great. That's a great way to save money. Thank you very much for that, my friend. Oh wait, I'm clicking on things I'm not even reading. Where was it? I got a few perks from work. Okay, so Judith and Dan say getting 40-pound bags of rice, 20-pound bags of beans, canned meats like chicken and ham, bouillon cubes, salt, pepper, and sealing in totes. Okay, and stocking up there and filling the coolers with them. All right. See, I want to read it first, then put it up. Because then when I put it up, I can't read it. Well, thank you guys for coming out tonight. I hope you're having an amazing day. I hope everything is good wherever you are around the world. I miss all you guys. For those faces that are popping in tonight, thank you so much for being here tonight. We love you so much. Hey, check out the new merch. Let me stand up real quick. Check it out. Sorry, I don't speak Terran. We got them now available on Amazon, on our website. They're in the links down below. Those you guys can get. It's the perfect answer when you just, don't want to say nothing. All right, so I put that up there. Okay, I got y'all. Rob says, okay, I got y'all. My bad. It's almost $5 a gallon up here. Holy crap, dude. $5 a gallon is ludicrous, bro. That is ludicrous. All right, so fuel perks. This is ways that we can save. Now, a lot of great comments, and I thank you guys for doing that. And that's why I love having these Friday nights. It's an opportunity for you guys to put your comments up here and for all of us to learn from each other, because especially in times like this, we were going to do a different topic tonight. And then I was like, no. No, there's a lot going on. Um, like for example, our government, I heard today, is going to be giving $3 billion in relief aid to the war effort in Ukraine, and I've done the live stream to help Ukraine. I'm not against helping these people. However, you have to give them $3 billion. Our people need help. What are we going to do about the gas situation? What are we going to do about the food situation? And it's only going to get worse because, our gas and our stuff and products come from over there. Now, here's another thing to think about. I don't know if y'all seen China's in lockdown, right? And all that crap that's going on with China. Well, where do you think like 70-80% of the United States products come from? Where do you think your medicines come from? A lot of your medicines come from. It's crazy to think that like that it can all get taken away. It can all stop anyway. Your medicines, your necessities, your way of life. I mean, hell, guys, I want you to think about something. Think about the last 2-3 years of our lives. Think about how everything that's going on has been affecting our lives and is still affecting our lives. I do these live streams not so much as a shock value as it is for a be prepared. It's Boy Scout motto. So tonight we're going to continue talking about that. But before I do, let me remind you guys that if you have any comments, questions, concerns, or anything concerning the program, you can always write to us at infantryoutdoors.com. And we would love to hear from you. Also, if you have any ideas for shows, upcoming ideas for live streams, you want to be a guest or anything like that, that's the way to do it. So, yep. And also our website, we got a lot of new things coming up and coming out. So feel free to check it out as well. infantryoutdoors.com. Let me go over to the chat. Okay, I got you. All right. So, we talked about the fuel, basically using fuel perks and the Get Upside app. That's pretty much all I found. And just shop around. One thing I'm going to tell you on the gas situation is that if you shop or if you buy gas closer to the highway, you're going to pay more. Sorry about that. It's 13. Mountain Shoe. If you are able to drive, let's say you're going on a road trip, you're on a highway. If you're able to drive in away from the highway by a few miles, you'll notice gas prices go down. It is more expensive near any major highway. Like where I live here in the country, we've got Highway 90, we got Highway 41, we got Highway 47. Pretty much anything on a highway, you're going to pay more. Now, if you go into town, it gets cheaper than right by the highway, but it does get more expensive than it kind of varies. For like it's weird, but just shop around. Murphy's Drive app is another good one. If you guys have Walmarts around you, then you can get your fuel perks. At least you get something, a bang for your buck. But let's move on to food. Now, food we've covered here on the channel several 100 million times, but I like covering it again and again and again and again and again because of food. If you don't have food, well, you know what happens, right? So, ways of getting food right now are basically like I've been saying. If you can't find what you're looking for, well, then guess what? It's time to get off your high horse and shop off brand. You do what you got to do. And when you're hungry, store brand doesn't taste that bad. So that's another option for you guys. Also, your BOGOs, your buy one, get ones. But be careful with the BOGOs now, people. Don't be fooled because some of the BOGOs will trick you. They will charge your ass double for the same item, or not double. They'll charge you $1 or $2 more than if you just bought two at a normal price. So watch yourself on the buy one, get one freeze. It sounds like a great thing. My wife is all over that crap. She loves buy one. Oh, why did you buy this? Oh, well, it was buy one, get one free. Okay, you look at the receipt. Well, you paid this much for two per bottle. That costs more than what is not on sale. So just be careful with that. Buy in bulk is another thing that we do in my household. We're a family of 4. I have 2 children and 2 adults. So we buy in bulk. And what I do is I package it down. If I buy a brick of chicken legs, I'll package it down. Okay, well, I eat 2 chickens. My wife eats 2 chickens. My oldest eats 1 chicken. My youngest eats 1 chicken. So there you go. 2, 4, 6 chickens in a bag. Zip them up, put them in the freezer. And you can do that until your pack is empty. Do that same thing with chicken breasts. How many chicken breasts are you going to eat? Package it down. then it's ready to go. If you really want to get creative and you really want to get ahead of the game, pre-season your stuff and then put it in the bag and freeze it, or marinate it, or whatever you want to do to your meat. But buying in bulk is a great way of doing that and then packaging it down. Food saver bags, I haven't gotten to that point yet. I haven't gotten there yet. I do want to get one this year. But food saver bags are a great way. Another way. The airtight containers are another great way. If you're storing food for a long period of time, Mylar bags. Whoa, where'd that come from? Mylar bags are a great way to store food for long periods of time. When you're storing food, here's another tip for you. When you get items that come with the little silica gel packs, save them. Don't throw them away. When you're going to save your food, use the silica gel. So the air, it'll keep the air off, it keep the moisture off. So upcycle those items. Water. Right now, yes, get water. If you're not on a well, if you're on the grid water, I would get yourself some water. And even in the well situation, can't talk today, infantry. Even on my well situation, I have bottles of water in the back. Because my well runs on electricity, and if the electricity goes down, I can't get the water, just like you guys. So think about that. Water, always have water on hand, lots of water. In real emergency situations like hurricanes and things like that we've done down in South Florida, we'd fill the bathtub with water, both bathtubs, and just let it sit because the tap water is tapped perfectly fine down there to drink. So doing that in an emergency situation, if you don't have water, remember that you have a hot water heater. The hot water heaters usually are 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 55, whatever size hot water heater you have, that's water. Your toilet tank is another source of clean water, in your home. So there's a lot of emergency ways that you can find water. I guess I'm doing good because nobody's really saying anything in the chat. And by the way, if you're just coming in, welcome to Friday Night Live here on Infantry Outdoors. I do this every Friday night on YouTube and Facebook Live. And each night we cover a different topic and invite you, the chat, to come in, put your 2 cents in, have some fun, learn something, and just, kick it on a Friday night. So with that said, my question to anyone new in the chat is, what prep did you do this week? How did you do it? How did you go about it? Where did you find what you found? So far we talked about food. So far we talked about water. So far we talked about what else we talked about? We talked about we were going to go into ammunition, as Judith and Dan mentioned. If you guys have something you want to talk about, drop it in the chat right here, and I will be happy to cover it. I'm just moving through a bunch of topics rather quickly. Ammunition, as we said earlier, very important topic right now. And here's why. This is why I'm going to tell you guys it's important. Most everybody is done with hunting season in the U.S. Okay? So now is the time to stock up on your bullets, on your ammunition. And I don't just say this because you're going, infantry, I don't hunt. I got 9mm. I got a 45 ACP. Okay, great. But still, when it's season to buy ammunition for hunting, prices go up on carrying ammunition. It's like when tourists come into town, and tourist weekend, prices on gas goes up. So pick up what you can, stock up what you can. And I want you guys to remember this, that an intruder, much like a turkey, much like a deer, much like a predator, much like anything, doesn't give a damn how much you paid for the ammunition. They really don't. Nobody cares how much you paid for your rifle. Nobody cares I've got the most expensive optics in the world. When you put that thing down range and the thing goes poof to the ground, they're not going to give a damn about any of that stuff. Trust me. So get your stuff while you can. That's the most important thing. Now, one thing that I haven't touched on a lot is medical supplies. And you did hear me mention that a lot of our supplies, a lot of our pharmaceuticals, a lot of our prescriptions come out of China. And with the lockdown and things going on in China and the things that China, I don't want to do all of that here, but if you guys watch the news, you guys watch YouTube. It might have an impact on your prescription medications here down the road. So keep that in mind. Your supplements that you take, things like that, because a lot of things are taken for granted about how much comes out of that country. So also make sure that you have proper first aid kits 2 or 3 times over. They're cheap enough, guys. Get yourself a nice first aid kit. Learn how to use the stuff that's inside of it. If you don't know how to use it, learn to use it. You can probably even YouTube most of the stuff in there in a basic first aid kit and learn how to do it. What else? Pets. If you have a pet, you have to be a responsible pet owner, right? Don't want to leave Fido, or in my case, Jasmine. You guys have seen Jasmine on the channel, my service dog. She's an older dog, man. She's been around a long time, and she requires food, treats. She's spoiled. Spoiled little girl. Well, not even little anymore. She's spoiled big girl. But you gotta have food, treats. How are you gonna take care of the dog? Something happens. How are you gonna take care of the dog when prices go up? How are you gonna take care of the dog? This, that, and the other. We have things in place for that for her as well. So these are all things to consider. Now, here's another thing: is if things do go south with this, and then something does happen, do you have a place to go? Do you have a fallback? Where are you gonna go? How far are you from a target destination? Something else to consider. Because if the target something does happen and a target is around you, how far away are you from that target, and what type of impact do you think, or do you gather the intel on that you're going to be able to survive or not survive, and what precautions you're going to have to take, as well as how much time you have to take them. It's a lot of information. Like I said, we got a lot of information tonight. Anybody got any comments, questions, anything in the chat? But lots going on in the world, man. A lot. And the crazy thing of it is whether you have something to do with it or not, we're all part of it, because we're all caught up in it. We're all, intertwined one way or another. So it's crazy. Just be prepared, be ready, be safe. Make sure that your family's safe. That's number one. You guys have heard me talk as well about the programs in the past, that through the whole entire pandemic situation and everything, I don't care what you do as long as you keep your family safe. And whatever you do and the decisions that you make for your family are the choices that you firmly believe. You know what I'm saying? If you stand here and go, hey, infantry, I firmly believe wearing the mask helps. Great. Well, God bless you, brother. If you stand over on this side and say, infantry, I firmly believe that mask don't do a damn thing, I'm not going to wear it. God bless you, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is, because there's no point in fighting over it. The only point is how people protect their families. If you choose to sit at home and let a home invader come in because you chose not to be an armed citizen of the United States of America, that is your right. That is your full-on right, as much as it is mine to be armed and to put that guy down. So just, things, food for thought that goes on in this country, I want you guys to think about. Judith and Davis said, pet food are getting hard to find in your preferred brands. Been getting Chewy to mail us the pet food to keep the same brands Walmart is out of. Okay, here's my question to you. What brand do you use? Because I have always been a pedigree dog. Since I was a child, we have always been a pedigree family. While it's not, I don't want to say it's hard to find, because it's every time I go there, I'm able to get more than 2 weeks worth every time I go. So pedigree's been in stock now. Maybe I need to start stocking up on when it is there, because I've been kind of taking advantage of the fact that it's there and it's just readily available. Now, worst case scenario, I'll feed the dog people food. You know what I'm saying? Like, she'll have chicken and rice and things like that and vegetables. They ain't gonna hurt her. Anybody that tells you, just so you know, make sure you don't give them certain things. But you can feed your dog people food. The hell do you think that Rachel Ray lady did? She made people food, put it in a bag, and called it dog food, and charged 7 times the amount. It's all natural because it's homemade with love. Y'all like my background tonight? I figured I'd play on, the situations going on. That is, I don't want to be too. I guarantee you, if I go to my YouTube thing, this is gonna say ad suitable, and then I'm gonna have to dispute it like I do every Friday night. Y'all, this monetization thing has been a nightmare. It really has been a nightmare. They've been coming after me. They've been picking on me. They've been every freaking time I turn around, a copyright here, a copyright there, a copyright everywhere, copyright. And then top it all off, I go plug this drive in today. Well, I didn't even plug this drive in. This drive has been plugged in. Okay. But not turned on. It's plugged into a hub, but not turned on. I turn it on today to do on a project, and the damn drive doesn't work. Something's wrong with the drive. Now that's got my first 3 years of Infantry Outdoors on it. Hopefully I'll probably have to send it out to the company. I hope to God they can retrieve it. Friskies wet food and peel top cans for the cats. I use that Friskies peel. I think it's Frisky. Yeah, Friskies peel top can to feed my what the hell is Gregory? Blue tongue skink, an Australian blue tongue skink. He's about hold on. Gotta go that way. He's about that big. He's pretty big. Got a big blue tongue, big blue, he's pretty cool. He's cat food. He likes Friskies. 23KC, how's it going? 23KC, my question to everybody as they come in tonight. Oh, wait, hold on. And Albert, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. I'll read your comment in just a moment. My question to you and Albert, since you guys are just coming in, is what preps have you done this week? Where did you find them? How did you do them? If you would, please comment below. We'd love to have you involved in the conversation. Albert says, Pedigree fan here also used to buy the Rachel Ray. See, again, Rachel Ray, I told you. I'm crappy, still on crutches. How are you? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. 23KC, I hope all is well. Guys, prayers for 23KC's quick recovery. Being on crutches is never fun. I think that's one of the more painful things that you could be on is crutches, because after a few days, it hurts. Remember as a kid, man, I was a BMX bike riding kid. I mean, I rode a bike everywhere, but I rode a BMX bike everywhere and always did tricks. So I've smashed my foot, smashed my ankle, my kneecaps come off a few times. So I've been on crutches a few times. It sucks. It really sucks. Buddy, I barely leave my couch. I got 5 more weeks on crutches. Whew, God. I have a creek in my front yard though. Hey, you know what you got to do? See if you can cast from the front yard to the creek and do some fishing. And you catch your fish, just drag it across the yard. That'd be awesome. Oh man. Catching any smallmouth in the creek. Oh, see? Judith and Dana saying catching any smallmouth in the creek. See? I'm telling you, cast from the freaking, get you a lure that ain't gonna get too hung up if you miss. Because if you miss or you don't get a bite, make it weedless. That way you can pull it across the grass and cast back again from the port. Because that'd be a freaking hilarious video. Parch fishing. I can't make it to the creek because I just don't want to because of the crutches. So I'm going to fish from here, folks. Whoosh, kerplunk. Oh, boy. I'm having fun tonight. I hope you guys are too. And, we're here every Friday night from 10 p.m. till whenever I feel like it, really. As long as I cover the topics that I want to cover and get to chat with you guys a little bit, that's what's important. Please don't forget, as always, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, always reach out to us at infantryoutdoors.com. We're always looking for guests for this program, as well as things to talk about. So feel free to write to us, and you can always drop comments on our videos, DM us on all social media platforms. And of course, everything is always linked down below. All of our merch, our websites, our recommended gear, all of that you can find in the video's description. So with that said, go back over to the chat. Albert said, wait, hold on. I wish they. Okay, so 23KC says, man, I would do anything to walk again. 12 weeks healing period. You'll get there, bro. You'll get there. You'll get there. I prep everything I got to store. Usually we'll buy one, get one. Soups, rice, beans, water, baking supplies, stocked up for two. That's awesome. I'm going to put that up there too, Albert. I've been reading them first because once I put them up there, I can't see them. So I'm reading them first. 23KC. I got about 60-yard gap. It would have to be. It would have. Oh, it moved. Hold on. I got about a 60-yard gap. It would have scales by the time it. That's hilarious. I love it. Hey, but still, you should try it. And you know what you could use? You can get one of them. You ever seen one of them bait cannons? Load you a bait cannon, poof, like a potato gun, and then shoot your bait out there. It'd be freaking great, bro. Tell you what, I'll come visit. I'll bring a wheelchair and I'll roll you down there. We go fish for smallies. I never caught a smallie before. Like pre-made chicken salad, tuna salad in pouches. That's a good way to go, Albert. As far as food, Joy, Miss Joy, how are you? It's so good to see you. Albert says, and we eat daily from our gardens, and that's another thing. So, in the food department, guys, going back and touching back on it, I'm gonna be starting a series here on the program, showing my garden. Now, I've been gardening for many years, but I've been doing it kind of with a twist. The twist that I've been doing it is I've been a renter. I've never owned property, even where I live right now. I live on 20 acres that the landlord and his family have, and they're on it as well. But in the 20 acres, it's not my property. So what I've learned to do is grow everything that I grow in containers. Okay. So container gardening is a fantastic way to have a garden if you rent, because you can always pick up your garden and take it with you. The other advantage I've learned over container gardening versus ground gardening is I have full control of my plant, the environment it's in, the atmosphere that surrounds it, as well as the soil, the fertilization, the amount of water, the drainage amount. Everything is determined by me. So, or at least as much as I can make it. So gardening is a great way. We have a ton. Now, if you guys know anything about me, I got peppers, right? I love my peppers. And we're working on our hot sauce, guys. I promise you it's coming. It's in the works. Infantry hot sauce. You're going to love it. It's going to have so much flavor. It's going to be homemade with love, and it's just going to be great. Nobody I have given it to has had any complaint. Even my children, my 5-year-old eats my hot sauce. So I'm working on a new one now. We're going to smoke garlic with cayenne pepper. So it's going to be nice. But back to the gardening. So here's a quick way of starting it. Go right now, open your fridge. Look in your fridge. What do you have in there? Do you have an onion? Do you have celery? Do you have carrot? What do you have in there for vegetables? Do you have peppers, jalapenos, bell peppers, cubanelles? Do you have tomatoes? What do you have? Because these are things that you use right now in your fridge on a regular basis. These are the things that you're going to want to grow. What herbs do you have in your cabinet? Do you have thyme, rosemary, basil, sweet basil, Italian basil, flat parsley? What do you have? Because you can grow this stuff like easy peasy lemon squeezy. I have so much parsley right now. I've dehydrated it, dried it out, put it in jars. I've got dried parsley up to yin yang. I've got oregano. I just started some cilantro, so we're gonna have that coming in. I mean, it's when I say coming in, it comes in pretty quick. Our blueberries and blackberries are. This is our second year having the plant. They're getting ready to throw out berries. All of my peppers are doing just amazing. The ones from last year that I thought weren't going to make it because the frost got them, they came back hella good. Then I planted in some rainbow bell peppers this year. So I have 8 buckets of just bell peppers, of different types of bell peppers. Then we have 3 buckets that are just sweet banana peppers because and sweet banana hybrids. Because my son loves pickled banana peppers. So I grew those. We have a big box that I made that has onion. We have another, Christmas time, the big under the bed boxes that you can buy for your Christmas crap. I bought one of those. I planted radishes in it. So I got radishes growing. We've got cayenne peppers. We planted in this year rainbow habanero peppers, Scotch bonnet peppers, Carolina Reaper peppers, the Bolivian rainbow pepper, the I can't say it, purple mulata pepper. I also have datil peppers. I got a hold of some datil seeds and got some datil peppers growing. Datil peppers only grow in St. Augustine. So I want to make a datil pepper sauce, which will be off the chain. So let me jump over here to the chat. I've seen it's moved a little bit. Bum, bum, bum. Joyce says they're doing good. We have an awesome garden in plastic swimming pools. See, and that's another thing. I was actually considering doing that. No weeds. Exactly. Unless you want to grow some weeds, you know. I have grown from store-bought products for 3 years. That's what I do as well. I'm going to get to that in just a moment. And Facebook user, hope you're well. Well, thank you, Facebook user. I don't know why it doesn't tell me who you are, but thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Okay, so over back to the gardening, and the thing with container gardening is like I said, if you're growing what you already love, what you already use, herbs, the produce, the things like that. I even tried growing lettuce. It didn't go very well, but you know why I tried growing lettuce? I have a Russian tortoise. You have to imagine that she eats lettuce every day. Well, rather than buy heads of romaine, here's a simple trick, guys. When you go to the store and you buy the romaine in the bag, chop, but leave like this much. Stick it in a container of water. What I did was I took a Gatorade bottle and I chopped the top off the Gatorade bottle, inverted it, shoved it down inside of there, and I would set my item in there, and then the water would be full up in there. And then, dude, in a day or so, you're gonna see lettuce growing. Like, it's freaking amazing. I had good luck that way. Like, I could probably regenerate the head and refeed her one more time, but after that, I couldn't do it. I tried planting them, it didn't work. I had one that bolted. But yeah, lettuce wasn't my jam. But that's okay. Not everything is gonna be your jam. Not everything you try is gonna be your jam. Not everything you're gonna grow is gonna grow with success. I have a tray full of seeds outside. For some reason, the damn things won't germinate. They won't grow. And it's like the last of all my seeds for that, for this year. But that's okay. So growing in containers can be fun, easy, no weeds, no stress, no mess. Now, growing in containers, you do have to take in consideration that you are in full control of the water. So you're able to take care of the watering situation, especially with the number. Like, if you need a moister plant, you would obviously drill less holes in the bucket. And also, you're able to control the fertilization a little bit better. Now, keeping in mind that a plant in the ground draws nutrients and draws what it needs from the earth and the surrounding earth around it. When you put it in a bucket or a container, you're removing that ability for the plant to reach out when it needs something. So you're going to have to be on top of the fertilization schedules and watering schedules of your plants, especially when you get into a variety of when did these start? When did those start? Like, I just fertilized in some of my plants from last year the other day, because everybody woke up and decided, hey, I'm going to start throwing stuff out. Now, when things start getting thrown out, make sure that you pick them off real quick when they're ripe and ready, because that tells your plant to continue giving you more. So it's Nick. Hey, Nick, how you doing? Nice to see you, brother. Albert says, I do vertical gardening wall in water bottles. Lettuce needs cool shade. Looks beautiful. Yeah, no, lettuce is really cool. And again, I'm in North Florida. Like, no, there's no area of my garden that gets full sun all day like it should. My backyard, like, there's times where the sun will directly hit it, but I have trees. I'm in the woods, so I don't have a cleared area to be the perfect area to be growing. I don't have a pasture to be growing in. I'm growing behind the house with what I have to deal with, or what I have the ability to use. And that's the thing with gardening, guys, is you are able to grow plants in small areas. When I was in South Florida in my apartment, I was able to grow them. You know, our back patio was facing the west, so I would get afternoon sun. I was able to grow. If you put plants out in the front, you get the early morning easterly sun. You're able to grow. As long as you can grow. Herbs are simple. You can grow herbs in a damn windowsill. They don't take up a lot of space, and you can plant a multiple amount of herbs in a small amount of space. Because, frankly, unless you're like cooking gourmet meals every day, you're not going to use herbs every day. You know, like that. So that takes care of the gardening. Now, and the seeds. Very simple way to get the seeds. Go to the store, buy the food you want to eat, take the seeds out of the food from the grocery store. 2 for 1. You get to eat the food, dry the seeds, or put them right in the ground right then and there, and Bob's your uncle. Off you go into the gardening world. It's that simple. It really is. Gardening is that simple. Get you some dirt, get you some cow, and you're good to go. All right? And I'm going to tell you, cow poo is the way to go. All right? And fish water. Any fishermen out there, make you some fish water. Spray your damn plants with fish water. You see what happens, man. I tell you what, there'll be some happy plants. But cow poo, that's another one. Grow your vegetables in cow poo, and you'll be good to go. So, all in all, we talked about a lot this hour, and it's been a lot of fun. Again, we're here every Friday night, 10 p.m. on YouTube and Facebook Live, starting at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Also, we upload every Wednesday. If you guys haven't seen this week's upload, go check it out. You're going to enjoy it. It's a beginner's guide to a turkey slate call. Now, this coming week, I actually have it sitting right here, is going to be the guide to the mouth call, the diaphragm. So we're going to make turkey noises all through that week, see? But yeah, I'll be showing you guys how to do that. I'm dropping stuff in the studio. But it'll be the final step in the series. We started with the box call, went to the slate call, and then we're going to obviously move to the mouth diaphragm call. So if you guys haven't seen this week's video, go back, check it out. Share it with a friend. Let people know that we're here. I upload every Wednesday. We're live every Friday. And we're working on a new upload to be coming out, I believe, on Saturdays is what YouTube is recommending to us. So hopefully you guys will continue. I know you guys will continue supporting the channel, because you know why? You guys are awesome. You guys are the best freaking subscribers in the world. You're the best viewers in the world right here on YouTube. And that's what makes me keep going. You know, 6 copyright claims in a freaking day. I don't give a damn. I'm here for my peoples, you know. And you want to know the crazy thing about these copyright claims is now I'm coming under fire. Now that I want to make $1. And I knew that was going to happen. And I knew it. But the sad part of it is I spent a lot of time removing certain tags from my videos, particularly ones that pertain to disability, handicap, all abilities, things like that I used to have in my descriptive tags. Because the way things are going on, I honestly think that it's hurting my channel to announce that I'm disabled in that way, or to be searchable that way, if that makes sense. And that, I might get more views just by you guys finding out that I'm disabled instead of putting it in a searchable info. So again, adapt, improvise, overcome. Y'all know infantry. We'll get through this. But in the meantime, like I always, thank you for supporting. Thank you for being here. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for all that good sort of stuff. Does anybody in the chat have anything else we want to talk about or cover anything on how we can be more prepared for what's coming? Because as I said, the things going on across the world it's not going away. The U.S. is going to get more involved. We're going to paint more of a target on us. And they're not playing the old cowboys and Indians anymore, boys and girls. They're pointing nukes. Weapons of mass destruction. They're not playing nice. And with us not being any of the decision makers, and with us not being any of the people that these people are even mad at, we're going to be the ones that are going to suffer. So just make sure that yourself and your family is ready. And this goes for anything, man. It could be a natural disaster. It could be folks up north that have been dealing with snow for all this time. If you get snowed in or power goes out, these are great ways just to make yourself aware and prepare of your surroundings that are already around you. Good night, my friend. Keep prepping and no fear. Thank you, Albert. I really appreciate you being here, brother. It's been awesome for you having you over the last couple of live streams. We really do appreciate you as a viewer. But yeah, so comments, questions, concerns, guys. Again, let me throw it up here real quick before we go. Write to us at infantry. What did I do? Go back in there. Infantry at infantryoutdoors.com. You can always check out the website for our recommended gear, things like that. And we're always here to help. If you guys get any information, here's something else I wanted to bring to your attention real quick before I do go. One last thing. Stack it to the ceiling. That's right. Albert, if you're still here, you're going to want to hear this, but I'm going to leave out names. Oh, Nicholas Beatrin. Okay. Thank you, Nick. That's my Nick. There's my buddy, Nick. All right. So check this out, guys. Now, I'm going to leave out the names to protect the innocent, but essentially over to me. And I'm going to make use of it. In a letter that was sent by a letter to an email over the letter that was sent to a letter of an email. Basically, you guys get the point. All right. The global government is getting even closer to ending your most cherished rights. The freedom to make your own health decision. Okay? Let's repeat that. The freedom to make your own health decision. Albert says, I'm here. Okay. And mind you, this was sent over to me by a very, 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 very good source. Okay. The World Health Organization has created an international pandemic treaty that will dictate healthcare policies around the world by overriding the laws of 194 countries, which means they will order you. Let's say that again. What? They'll order you and your loved ones to get the jab plus never-ending boosters and tell you what your vaccine passport permits you to do. They'll decide what punitive damages you must pay if you don't submit, and they'll censor any information that threatens their authority. So the World Health Organization and all United Nations agencies are unelected and unaccountable. They have full diplomatic immunity, which makes them untouchable. And it's been that way since 1946, when the Convention on the Privileges and Immunities of the United Nations was established. According to Shaban, I can't say the name because I can't pronounce it. A member of the steering committees of the World Council for the Health and Pandemic Treaty gives the World Health Order, quote, an inordinate amount of power to make decisions in sovereign countries as to how people live and how they deal with pandemics, from lockdowns to mandates over treatment. And this goes on and on and on and on, guys. Like, this is a long report that I can make a whole video about. But be aware. I thought we were done with all this freaking stuff, but apparently not. Like, we don't have enough going on in the world today that we have to deal with more of this. All I can tell you is World Health Order. This is the United States of America, and I'm protected by something called the Second Amendment. And if you come to try to stick me or my family member, I'm going to stick you. And so is my family members, because we are protected by our Constitution that says you can't do that. Remember that, people. Our Constitution protects you. They can't come and stick you with nothing. No way in come hell or high water you're going to do that. Stick me, I'm going to stick you. Right? Just how we were taught. Anybody put their hands on you, you put your hands back. Yeah, you stick me, I'm going to stick you. Oh, so Albert, I hope that was worth you hanging out for a minute for. I just wanted to read that to you guys. That came in to me from a credible source, so wanted to get that info out. But that's all I've got for you guys tonight. Please stay prepared. Please stay, armed. Please stay protected. Please stay safe. Please stay with us so that we can speak again another time and another time and another time, because the worst time is the time that we're not able to speak together. So, guys, I thank you so much for being here tonight. I hope you enjoyed this. Please consider giving it a thumbs up if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell so that you're hopefully notified each and every time we put out a video, which is on Wednesdays, and when we live stream on Fridays at 10 p.m. If you guys would like to be a guest on the show or anything like that, please feel free to reach out and write to me. I'm always available. Infantry@infantryoutdoors.com, or hit us up in the comments, DMs, across all social media platforms as Infantry Outdoors. And yeah. Oh, and the merch. Check out the new merch, guys. Let me show it to y'all if y'all didn't see it earlier. Boop. Sorry. I don't speak Karen. Link down below in the description on our website and Amazon.com. If it doesn't say Infantry Outdoors and you didn't use our links to get there, it is not us, so please don't buy it. Don't be fooled by competitors trying to say that they are me and my company, because they're already out there. Drop them in the wood chipper. Drop them in the wood chipper. Nobody will find them. Thank you for the info. I'm free, unjabbed. Thank you for the info. I'm free, unjabbed. You brainwashed. I'm not brainwashed. I have to have a brain to be washed. No. Hey, I'm unjabbed too, so nobody in my family is going to do that. Nobody's going to get that. So, guys, have an amazing night. Love you so much. Really appreciate you guys always being here and showing your support. Thank you so much, so much, so much. And with that said, we will see you on the next one, which will be next Friday night at 10 p.m. right here on YouTube and Facebook Live. Till we meet again, I'm the Infantry, hoping that this and all of my adventures inspires you to get outdoors. Until we meet again, God bless all y'all, everyone. Have an amazing weekend.
Infantry Outdoors live stream is brought to you in part by Silver Connections Group, a digital marketing agency providing website development, Google boosting, social media management, and so much more. Visit them online at silverconnectionsmobile.com or call today. Also by water purification products, pure water at your fingertips, providing the complete package, including sales, installation, and service, fully licensed and insured. Visit them at waterpurificationproducts.com or give them a call today. Pure water is at your fingertips. and Mayhem Studios for all your multimedia needs. They'll give you videos of professional look. Contact them at mayhemstudios@yahoo.com. And also, don't forget, use promo code INFANTRY to unlock more savings.